Hello everyone, I'm Barney and I work on the trade counter at FastKey Services, and today I'm here to teach you how to identify the correct key to order, part 2. Now before we begin, if you haven't watched the first part yet, if you click on the top right of the screen, I think it's going up there, you can watch the first part of this video where it goes over the basics of what to look for when identifying a key. So you've just lost the key to your filing cabinet or locker and you need to order a new one. You see the number on the face of the lock and it reads, for example, 18123. So you head over to our website, which is fastkeys.co.uk. You then tap that number into our search bar and you get 2 results. So what do you do from here? Well, that's what we're going to help you with in today's video. And thankfully, this is much easier than you think, because the design of the lock face and the number markings on it are excellent visual clues to help you identify the correct key you need. Now this can be a very common occurrence when searching for the correct key. Let's take a look at some examples, starting with the Lowen-Fletcher 18 series and the MLM Liebman 18 series. So if the lock face has the 18 on one side of the keyway and let's say for example 123 on the other side, then the key you'll need will be a Lowen-Fletcher. If, however, the number reads in full in one line and in a rather skinny looking font, then you will need an MLM Liebman key. 2 other common key ranges that have this problem are the Ronis France CC series and the Triumph CC series, especially if the key number reads CC0123, for example. The way to identify the difference between these 2 is to look for any additional markings on the lock face. The Triumph CC series should have an M1 next to the keyway. This is the master key reference for this series. The Ronis CC series won't actually have this, just the key number will be present. Ojma locks have their key number above the keyway, of which is quite long. The face itself is also very flat, whereas B&B locks on the other hand tend to have their key number below the keyway. The keyway itself is quite narrow and the face is ever so slightly domed. And before you ask, yes, I know that this particular example lock shows the number starting with A, but luckily the design is exactly the same on the S series. Now what if the number is exactly the same, yet the locks themselves have entirely different uses? This is where the N series from both Eurofit and Furley come into play. Thankfully this is actually really easy to tell the differences, as Eurofit locks are still being used on office furniture, while Furley locks are being used on most roof bars and roof boxes. But here's how to tell the 2 apart anyway. The Eurofit locks have the key number split, just like Lowen-Fletcher. However, the N part of the number sits below the keyway, while the rest of the number sits above it. With Furley locks, the key number is all in one line, but it looks like it goes around the circumference of the barrel itself, and the keyway has a weather guard covering it. And that pretty much covers it for this part of the video. If you are still having difficulty identifying the correct key, you can always give us a call and speak to our technical team. They are always on hand to advise you for any further questions that you may have in order to identify the correct key. If you want to see more videos from us, don't forget to click subscribe and click the bell icon to stay notified for when we upload a new video. So, thank you very much for watching and we will see you in the next video.